In the early morning mist, the primeval forest gradually awakens. The first rays of sunlight creep through the soaring giant canopy of trees, illuminating a world filled with the sounds of wild nature. The sounds of ancient birds flapping their wings, the sounds of insects echoing like the soundtrack to the age of the greatest creatures that ever ruled the earth, dinosaurs. In the middle of that space, a thunderous roar tore through the silence. From the dense bushes, a giant silhouette appeared. It was Tyrannosaurus Rex, the tyrant of the Cretaceous. With a body of more than 12 meters long, teeth as sharp as blades, eyes glowing with power, it was a symbol of strength and fear. But today, the T-Rex does not hunt. It walks slowly through the forest, observing its territory, on the banks of the nearby river. The atmosphere seems so peaceful, a rare moment when these powerful creatures are not caught in the cycle of survival. The primeval forest was like a vast paradise. The giant ferns swayed like green umbrellas. The leaves were vibrant and fragrant. The river was winding, reflecting the shimmering sun. And there, each dinosaur played its own role in the grand picture of life. The sun shone brightly on the primeval forest. In the center, a vast lake reflected the blue sky and soaring trees. The water was as flat as a mirror, only to ripple slightly when the wind passed or when an ancient bird's wings flew by, leaving long shadows sliding over the clear water. Heavy footsteps echoed from the nearby forest. Giant figures appeared, slowly approaching the shore of the lake. They bowed their heads, their jaws touching the water slightly, creating wide ripples. The clear water reflected their bright eyes and giant silhouettes, as if reflecting back on their own time. Some of the young timidly stepped out of the bushes. They playfully reached their noses into the water. The small waves spread out, blending in the gentle silence. A little further away, several other figures were also slowly drinking water, their necks high, their huge bodies tilted under the sun, looking both majestic and gentle. Above, the sky was wide open. An ancient bird's wings soared down, gliding close to the water's surface, causing every drop to drop like crystal beads. The lake returned to a calm state, with only the soft howl of the waves and the rhythmic breathing of the resting creatures. In that moment, the entire forest was bathed in a rare peace. There was no roar, no chase, only a silent lake. The giant figures drank water in harmony, and pristine nature paused to listen to the breath of life. But then, strange signs began to appear. The ground sometimes trembled slightly, like the unsteady rhythm of the earth. At the bottom of the river, strange gas bubbles rose constantly. In the sky, dark clouds gathered, heavier than ever. Dinosaurs in the forest started to feel something. They'd raise their necks higher, let out low-pitched roars. That night, the sky was red with unusual streaks of light. A thunderous explosion from the ground made the forest shake. Dinosaurs used to the harshness of nature now faced a new enemy, not an animal, but the earth itself is angry.